The day my sister brought home a baby, but she was never pregnant. I knew something was wrong the second she opened the front door. My older sister, Emma, disappeared for 6 months. No calls, no FaceTime, no family visits. She only texted once every few weeks. I'm okay, please don't ask questions. Then, one rainy Friday evening, she came home, holding a newborn baby. My mom burst into tears and hugged her. My dad smiled like nothing was strange, but I stood frozen. Emma had never been pregnant, at least not that any of us knew. When I asked whose baby it was, she looked straight into my eyes and whispered, "She's mine." That made no sense. The next few days got even stranger. Emma never let anyone touch the baby. She locked the nursery every night, and every evening at exactly 8:17, she drove somewhere alone, without the baby. One night, curiosity won. I followed her. She parked outside an old house at the edge of town. She walked to the porch, placed a tiny stuffed rabbit on the doorstep, knocked 3 times, then left without saying a word. No one answered the door. At least, that's what I thought. As she drove away, the front door slowly opened. An elderly woman picked up the rabbit, looked directly at me hiding across the street, and smiled. The next morning, I confronted Emma. She didn't deny anything. Instead, she handed me a faded photograph. It showed Emma as a little girl, standing beside the same elderly woman. "My birth mother," she said quietly. I couldn't speak. Our parents had adopted Emma when she was 4. They told everyone her birth mother had died, but she hadn't. Emma had found her months earlier. Then she told me the truth. The baby wasn't hers. She belonged to her birth mother. The woman had become too sick to care for her newborn granddaughter after her own daughter died during childbirth. Emma had promised to keep the baby safe, but her birth mother begged her not to tell anyone. She feared the child would be taken away before legal paperwork was complete, so Emma pretended the baby was hers. I thought the mystery was over, until 2 weeks later, the elderly woman passed away. During the funeral, a lawyer handed Emma a sealed envelope. Inside was a letter. It read, "If you're reading this, there's one more truth I never told you. Emma wasn't adopted because her mother abandoned her. She was hidden. Someone in our town had tried to take her when she was a child because of a decades-old inheritance worth millions. The adoption had been arranged to erase her identity and keep her alive." The lawyer then handed Emma another document. It listed the heir to the entire estate. Not Emma, not the baby, me. Everyone stared. "There has to be a mistake," I said. The lawyer shook his head. "There isn't. According to the records, I wasn't biologically related to the parents who raised me either. Neither of us were. Our parents had secretly adopted both of us years apart and never told anyone." That night, I asked Mom why. She finally admitted the truth. "We didn't become parents because we shared blood. We became parents because 2 children needed a family." For years, I thought the biggest mystery was the baby. Turns out, the biggest mystery was who I really was all along.